Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and today I'm in southern Mississippi along the Gulf Coast at the Sandhill Crane National Wildlife Refuge. Now, there's I don't see any cranes out here today. I've been looking, but I haven't seen any. And plenty of pitcher plants out here. It smells lovely with them around, if you know what they are. They smell like rotting flesh, so that it attracts flies, and then they eat the flies. Maybe at the end of this video I'll unmount the camera and I will take you around and show you the pitcher plants, and then also the crawfish. Now, crawfish, I didn't know this. In Oregon, where I was, the crawfish were always in the creeks. But here, they may be in the creeks as well, but they're also in the mud. And they build these little things that, well, they look interesting. I'll show you some in a bit. First, though, I have a question here. And the question comes from Gortix. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, Gortix. Says, I am a fellow UO veteran just like you that is currently playing the game Darkfall, which you didn't seem to like. Yeah, I didn't like it so much. I wish I did. Today, the gaming industry seems to be catering to more laid-back type of gamers, or the casuals, as you may have heard. To me, this completely kills the immersion, the community, and the sense of accomplishment completely. There are virtually no games that compare to the old UO anymore. And Darkfall is on the brink of death. Really? With really low population and game developer that is preaching vaporware, basically. I'm wondering what your thoughts are of this, the theme park MMORPGs that require virtually no effort like it did way back in the good old days. Yes, I loved that, how much effort it took. And the greedy lobbyists, I can't even comment on that, that turned MMORPGs from an art form into a cash cow. Now, let me just say, well, let me get one thing out of the way real quick. And that's a code. So I got another code here for Blackshot Europe. I'll put a link in the description. Here it is real quick. And this one, actually, it has a permanent skin color change with it. It's worth 10 euro. So anyway, about UO and this type of stuff that the casual. So here's the difference. One is they're not wrecking the hardcore industry. They are, in fact, it's a new segment. So I don't believe that it's actually taken away from the hardcore segment, the casual stuff. I believe it's actually in addition to. There's a lot more people playing games these days than back when UO came out and hardcore was developed. So it's quite a bit different thing, and it might almost be apples to oranges. So I don't think it's the same thing, and I don't think that they're wrecking anything. It's a different area, and in fact a lot of the casual games now have hooks into more hardcore versions or hardcore games, and enticing people who have never played a casual game before or a hardcore game before into trying it. I can tell you that like my father had played some casual games, and then he got into Runes of Magic, which I would consider to be a hardcore game, and he actually did quite well in that and really enjoyed it. He may not have gotten into that stuff if he hadn't had experience with the other games first. You don't just start out in hardcore games. So look at it as not competition, but a stepping stone. So let me show you something. Let me see if I can dismount this camera here. And it takes a little bit of work here. Okay, let's go look at this. So I was telling you about the stuff. Look at this. This right here. This is actually a crawfish. He's got the hole here, and it goes down to the water line, and you could dig him up and you could eat him. Let's go find another one here. I won't mention what this one looks like, so that one doesn't have a hole at the top, but they do come out at night. So, and then the pitcher plants here, you know, they are actually, if we can look down in one, I don't know if we can actually, well, we can't really see down into there, but can try. Can't really see down in there very far, but they have this smell that is not so great. and it attracts flies and they crawl down in there, and it's all sticky in there, and then it dissolves them and eats them. So kind of cool. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this segment. I'm Marky Dragon.